Hey folks, Keric here and welcome back to part 28 in this Primal walkthrough on PS2. In the last episode we drained most of our blood out in that, and the guards took a nice steaming mug of many people's blood off to Raum and Empusa. So now it's time to catch up with them and see if they'll do a market research survey to see which kind of blood they like the best. Yeah, as if that's going to happen. There is some energy in those barrels, as you can tell. If you really need some, feel free to grab it. Make your way past all the cells again. And back out the door, basically. We want to go back out into the maze. And don't worry, we don't actually have to do anything really in the maze. We'll just be scooting through it very quickly. And thankfully it's still open. Don't know whether this has any charge in it. See if we can get anything from it. Oh shit, nothing. That was worth the time. Oh well, straight through the maze. Do not deviate.
You have to kill the Count and Countess? Good riddance, I say. They're in the ballroom.
Heads, of course, being helpful as ever. And we want to head towards the ballroom, which is on the north side of the map. Yeah, in the central section on the north. Okay. So we want to make our way round the corridor and through the gap at the end. Okay, easy enough. Let's follow the corridor round. That should lead us pretty much to the ballroom. And as per usual, up comes a save. And some cutscenes. Enjoy. Yeah, drink it up. Go on.
Ah, you two lovebirds enjoying a cozy little nightcap? The party's over, guys.
Why didn't I simply disembowel you straight away, hybrid? You see what happens when one ignores one's instincts.
But then you would have missed drooling over that prize wool, Natalia. Maybe now we can have that other little tango you promised.
You don't imagine I was being serious. Of course I recognized you.
Yeah, right.
Leave this rancid deformity to me. I'm just the mood for an easy kill.
Yo, Countess. Somehow hope you'd be first.
In this fight, we need to fight them both. So change your focus off Raum first. You really need to be on Empusa. Just be careful of these attacks. He kind of does like a huge version of a lash and trails it around the ground. Once he's stopped it, pretty much latch onto her and kick the living shit out of her as quickly as you can. Really shouldn't take long. Her energy bar goes down very fast. Just keep your ear out for that weird sound that Raum makes. And pretty soon she'll give up the ghost. Resting her head on those spikes.
You've killed her.
Not such a fan of slaughter when it's your own little bunnykins, huh?
But she shouldn't be, She'd only just drunk from...
Oh yeah, that's right. You thought your cool isotonic cocktail would have protected her. Big mistake.
But it works. We experimented.
Now I'm confused. Are you weeping as a husband or a scientist?
Wraith noblemen do not weep. Swift vengeance is far more our style. And
to start off with, he'd float up in the air and be a real chicken. Basically, once you hear that noise, kind of run in a circle under him and you'll pretty much avoid it. You can use your Wraith dodge ability to get away from it. Whatever works for you, really. Try and attack him as much as he can whenever he drops, which he'll do as soon as that attack's over. If you don't attack him, he's got a tendency to move up into the air again, and yeah, as you can tell, it does a lot of damage. Kind of weird doing that a lot of times. Again, he doesn't have a huge amount of health. Just keep hammering at him and he'll pretty much go down quickly. Neither of them are really all that hard. You just want to stay out of the way of that lash thing. A couple of hits from that can quite happily take a health bar off you, and at this point we don't want to be using any more energy gems. Come on, bull boy, down you come. Hey! What are you doing? I'm not good enough to share time with or something. Oh, and don't stand beside the piano and get stuck in it when he attacks. Oh, Jesus. And you'll have to finish him off, unlike her. With the finisher. And once you do, the cutscene starts.
Can't hear you, Raum. You trying to say how sorry you are? Want to donate your body to science?
I'm dying.
Yeah, that's right, baby. I made my own little deposit into your blood bank.
I'm dying quickly. Oh, damn you, hybrid. I was hoping I'd really suffer at the end.
Spoken like a true wraith.
He'll be sadly missed.
Elizabeth? Elizabeth!
I guess she doesn't want that dance after all.
Come on, Jen. This battle's over. At least the Helot can come out of that cellar now and not fear for their lives. It's time for us to leave Ether.
I won't be rushing back.
I'm proud of you, Jen.
She's still got her spikes stuck in the floor. Not much to do here in the Nexus. Just gonna have a top up on the off chance that something is gonna turn up. Pretty sure it doesn't at this point, but you never know. And considering how low I am, I think it's probably wise. So we'll just make our way back into the central room.
Whoa, where are we?
We are back in the Nexus, Jen. My Lady Arella has gone, it seems. Abaddon holds sway here. Come on, we have to get to Kronos. He must be protected.
Scree? Scree, where are you?
I'm right here. Keep going.
Scree!
Jen! Keep going!
Scree!
To meet a loved one, alone.
Hey, you, turn around. I said turn around. Why? Why, Lewis? Every second since I've got to this godforsaken place, I've been praying I'd see you soon. And now I can't bring myself to look at you. What's happened to you? Lewis! Lewis, speak to me, goddammit! Lewis, you can hear me, can't you?
A love lost. How careless. And you are lost. Hybrids belong nowhere.
What have you done to Lewis?
Do you know who I am?
You're Abaddon, Lord of Chaos, and a complete jerk. I mean, believe me, I've never been like Little Miss Establishment, but what you are isn't chaos. It's greed. It's evil. You're just destroying everything.
Arena's lies are killing you. You have failed. Why defy the one that made you? Lost. Jennifer. But never lost to me. Arena, where is your guardian now?
It's okay. Come on, Jen.
I was too late, Scree. It was Lewis. He tore the heart out of Cronus. Killed him. It was awful. I don't know what's happened. He isn't Lewis anymore.
Okay.
It's all over, Scree. It's all over. Abaddon's won.
My girl, stop that. Right. The best thing to do when things get as bad as this is to look at the facts. Agreed? Good. Fact number one, and top fact on the list. I am still alive. Agreed? Good. Fact number two, you're still here to take care of me. Thank goodness for facts.
It was horrible. Abaddon's everywhere.
But he hasn't won yet, Jen. Believe me, we have one last hope. Now, you're not going to let him get away with all this, are you? What he's done to Lewis?
No. I'm gonna kick his ass.
That's the spirit.
So, what's this last hope, Rocky?
Last hope. The last slim hope. The last...
All right. A long shot. I got it.
lies in the realm of Volca.
Who'd have thought it? Lewis Abaddon? Goodness me, that's a shocker. Rock me to my bloody core. No. Damn, I wanted to take him over and use that fountain, but he won't let me. Oh well, fuck it. Let's just follow him. There are going to be a few glitches in the upcoming cutscene. There seems to be an issue with this capture card whenever it has areas of really high brightness and really low brightness. So light and dark areas next to each other. And considering the amount of sunshine there is in Volca, there are going to be a couple. I've recorded this a couple of times and I can't actually do anything about it. They keep repeating, so I'm just going to leave them in and move on. Hopefully it won't affect your enjoyment. Apologies if it does.
You okay, big fella? Bit slow with the tourist guide this time.
You've been a brave companion, Jen. I'd say we've muddled our way out of some pretty tight corners, haven't we? Quite a team.
Scree, we've only just arrived. Shouldn't we save our post-match analysis till we're out of here?
Of course. I think I'm simply trying to prepare you.
Not a big fan of this place, are you, Rocky?
None of my lady's followers would ever choose to be in Volca. But when I was last here, I was bound, hooded, rarely conscious, and tortured relentlessly.
Yeah, we got clubs like that back home. Sorry.
So, nice to be back.
What are we doing here, then?
I think it's our last chance. It is a formidable realm, the very essence of chaos. Abaddon won't have needed to lift a finger in Volca. And yet supreme strength lies here as well. The rulers of its cruel race, the Jinn, have terrible godlike powers. Secrets which could be critical now that Kronos is lost to us.
You know, this is some mountain.
It's a volcano,
Good.
and we're going in.
Better still.
The Jinn are a ferocious race, Jen, and they live in tune with this volcano. While it's dormant, they're at their weakest, but their power builds up as the volcano heads towards eruption. And when this thing goes up, we better be long gone.
So this is Volca. Hot stuff. I know. I can't really do much about it. There's going to be a few hot jokes the whole way through. If you don't like them, tough shit. Right, not much to do. Make your way up the steps. And if you walk towards the end, there is of course another lodestone. So we'll grab that before we move any further. You can go either side here. Right's probably better with hindsight. Oh, lovely camera judder. And I've no idea why it changed over. No, don't climb down. I don't want you to climb down. Back up. Right, at the edge. Drop your rope. Have Jen climb down. Have Jen climb down. Thank you. And yeah, it's a hell of a long way down. Not much we can do about that, unfortunately. As per usual with most of the rope sections, once you're done here, you'll want to switch back to Scree. Like that. Have him move again and just climb down. So yeah, we get to make the climb twice. Isn't that wonderful? Right, both feet back on terra firma. Make our way around the side. These weird rock-like things are pretty much the barrels in this area. So feel free to crack them open as and when you see them. And we want to make our way around to that wall on the far side. This bit's pretty much straightforward. Not a huge amount you can actually do. Just follow the path around. Hopefully Jen's keeping up with us. I don't want to have to do this twice. And we want to find the sweet spot so we can jump down. There we go. And drop the rope once we're at this wall. Yet another massive bloody climb. And this is the final one before we're in the actual belly of the beast, as it were. And once again, once you're down, switch over to scree, get immovable again, and climb down again. I have to admit, there's quite a few effects that I really like in Volca. You'll see them as we go along. I don't want to kind of spoil them too early. This being the first one. The effect for opening doors, which is pretty damn cool. So if you grab a torch and light both sconces here. That's pretty cool, come on. All that for opening one door. And forward we go to the next cutscene.
I can't see a thing. Oh, listen to that echo.
Yes, the chamber is of considerable size. The royal court resides here during the years of dormancy, awaiting the shift in the geothermal cycle that heralds the next active...
Hello, Volca!
What are you doing?
Checking out the echo.
The Jinn are a volatile, capricious people, Jen. They have almost limitless power, and they answer to no one. Can we try not to upset them?
You said they were dormant until the shift in the geothermal doohickey.
The geothermal cycle may be influenced by the simplest actions on our part, or even just our very presence here. We have to be extremely cautious.
Okay. Why is it so dark in here?
Well, they don't need light, Jen, not during the dormancy.
Oh! Yeah, well, I do. Give me that. Don't worry, one little lamp's not gonna...
Famous last words.
Who has dared disturb us while the mountain sleeps? I only hope you have not woken mighty King Iblis himself. Who are you?
Apologies, my lord. Keep quiet. If they learn that we are on the side of order, we are as good as dead. I am a servant of Abaddon, Lord of Chaos, and am here on my master's behalf.
Is that so?
My lord Abaddon considers King Iblis to be an invaluable ally. He holds your king in the highest esteem.
The king has no love for any of those from the Nexus, including your Lord of Chaos, I believe. But then, the king is not necessarily altogether wise, is he? A stranger, for example, arriving with harmful intent towards the king, might be welcomed by some. The stranger would only have to let it be known, and he might find friends in the court, a way of reaching the ear of the queen, even. A more deserving sovereign, some would say. Well? But I see you have a hybrid. A rare jewel indeed. I am told they have many unique powers.
Oh yes, oh yes.
Scree.
I should like a hybrid of my own. You will sell me this one, eh?
I would be doing you a disservice, sir. That hybrid is very lazy and none too bright.
No? It looks acceptable.
Oh, I know my hybrids. I could bring you a better one another time, but this one is lame, a burden to be seen with. Aren't you? You see, feeble-minded.
If I were you. I would beat some sense into it.
Oh, I shall. Later.
Not for sale, as you wish. But she will be of little use to you here, not in her current form. A small gift to help you on your way.
Folks just say it with flowers.
I trust your stay in our kingdom will be illuminating.
That was close. Are you all right?
Sure. Except I'm a burden to be with, apparently.
Well, of course not. Had to say something.
And right off the bat we now have Jinn form, which makes combat a hell of a lot easier. We're just going to open this door, and since it's a good point to cut the video, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I've been Keric the Pally, this has been Primal. You have a good evening.